Good morning.
Hello and welcome to everybody who is watching. I am Krissy.
I'm Kirsty.
And we are here today with a new thing called Grab and Go. And what we're going to do is kick-starting the new term with a quick live. So it's going to be really, really quick, this one. But we're going to go, hopefully it's going to be super useful for you home ed parents and carers out there, and we're going to go through all of the things that we have coming up in the next term. So I'm going to start straight away by handing over to Kirsty, who is going to talk to us about our Not Back to School week, which is this week.
We are not back to school. How great is that? So this week we have lots going on. Today, obviously, we're here with our Grab and Go Live. Also today, the Virtual Australian Adventure Pack launches, and I know lots of you have been looking forward to this. It's going to be brilliant. On Tuesday, starting at 8 a.m, there's the collaborative art sign up, so look out for that on the Facebook group. And then on Wednesday, we've got our Not Back to School week activity shares. So if you've done anything from any of the Not Back to School week packs, then that's the day to share all your brilliant work. Then we have some scavenger hunts going on Thursday. And then on Friday, you can join me over on Instagram for a special Not Back to School week 5 Things Friday.
Awesome. Well, we're doing well. Nice and quick. So the other thing to mention, because lots of you aren't aware of it, but we also have a home learning hub. So if you are looking for something a little bit more grab and go to your home ed journey, then you can find the home learning hub over on our website. This week we have lots of obviously things to do with Not Back to School week, as well as a mini topic on ancient Greeks and also some amazing facts a day. And you can go on and you can find out what all of those activities are for the various ages each day. We also have some clubs. So we have a nature club, an art club, a wellbeing club, a block adventure club, and a photography club, where you can get involved with those things if you kind of find those. If you've got a block adventure at home or someone who's really interested in photography, it really helps build community, and your young people can share those things over in our Facebook group. And also over the weekend, if you're looking for some sort of weekend learning ideas, some weekend fun, or some different ideas for exploring nature with children, you'll find all of those on the Home Learning Hub. So if you're joining us for the very first time, or you're looking for something different as part of your home ed journey, then do go and check out the Home Learning Hub, because it's really a grab and go with lots of more unstructured but fun activities that you can sort of dip into with your young people, and lots of people don't know it's there, so go check it out. The big
right
one.
we have our virtual Australian adventure is finally here, so do go and grab that resource. I will put the link in the comments in a second. So 5 things about the virtual Australian adventure and why you're going to want to do it. Number 1, the structure of this resource is brilliant. The writing and the design team have created something really special here. It's got an interactive PowerPoint that puts children in control of where they want to go next on their learning adventure. Okay, number 2, the board game within this resource is really fab, and it makes the resource perfect for children of all ages to get involved with. So it's a good one for all the family. Number 3, the activities follow a story about a villain who's trying to capture all the rare creatures in Australia. So this story element really brings it all to life, I think, and it gives the activities that they're doing a bit of a sense of purpose. Number 4, I'm going to be live next Monday at 9:30 with a one-off live session to support this resource. So it's a great way to kickstart your virtual adventure. So do come along to that, and we'll do lots of fun activities in that session. And number 5, you get a certificate at the end, and you can collect a special badge for completing the resource too. So all round a great learning opportunity and something really different to start your September with.
Can I just jump in with a number 6, and that is that I think the paw print badge for this one, because obviously it's in partnership with our paw print family, And I actually think this badge is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's such a lovely, lovely badge. So I'm going to throw in number 6 there because I think I just love the koala in it. I just feel like, yeah, the badge is really awesome.
Definitely get the badge, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Right, so I have to talk about something that feels really hard to talk about because I know lots and lots of you are waiting in the wings for this. Now, I wrote the pack for this a very long time ago, and I have been literally hitting refresh on the Great British Bake Off Facebook page to find out when their launch date is, because we have coming soon our Home Ed Bake Off for 2023. It is our 3rd year of running this, and it's our Home Ed Bake Off competition. But what we like to do is, although it's no way affiliated with the Channel 4 show, what we really like to do is we like to run alongside it, because I know lots of you like to get some sort of creativity from watching the real show. And they haven't yet announced when it's going to be. So we are waiting for that announcement so that we can run our own Home Ed Bake Off, which is going to be amazing. We have 10 weeks of really great recipes. One of the questions we get asked lots and lots of times is, well, I'm a vegan, or I'm wheat intolerant, or I'm dairy intolerant. Can I still join in? Absolutely. All of the recipes are written by the team, and they are really carefully designed for all dietary requirements. And the other thing that when I write the pack that I make sure I do is there's lots and lots of opportunity to be really, really creative, and for you to take these recipes in any sort of way that you like. And each week is a different themed week. And you share your ideas over your bakes over in our Facebook group, and then you get some great I want to say expert feedback, but that sounds like I'm a chef, and I'm totally not, but I'm a very keen home cook. You get some feedback from me about the recipe, and then you get chosen 5-star bakers get chosen each week for a special prize. So that is coming up soon. If you're interested in finding out more, then there is a YouTube video also waiting in the rings to give you more information. But as I said, we're waiting for the launch date for the TV show so that we can run alongside. Although
there's been a few teasers, hasn't there?
There has.
Teasing us with it.
It's not affiliated in any way, so I can't promise that Paul Hollywood will actually try your bakes. But yeah, I'm really excited. Particularly, we've got a picture pie week of how to make a picture with a pie. That's probably one of my favourite ones.
Right, our Home Ed live lessons are returning, and it feels like we've had a really long gap.
I know it does. It's not been that long. I think it's only 6.5, 7 weeks. But
I know, I've really missed it.
I'm away.
So they're back, and we thought the best way to explain these is to do it as fast as possible, because you guys are busy. You don't have much time to listen to us wittering on. So we are going to be win it in a minute.
Yes.
And each talk about the live lessons that we'll be delivering, a minute's worth of information. So get ready. Right. Let's go for this then, Krissy.
I feel nervous.
Go with me first. What? Oh, it's on 45.
Oh, can we restart?
Right, wait.
Oh, let's restart it. That's cheating. You need more than 45 seconds.
Okay, live lessons. Explain. No hesitation, repetition, deviation. Can't guarantee that, but I'll have a go. In 60 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, starting with on Monday, Pathfinders. It's a nature studies session, but it's so much more than that. We do interactive quizzes, games and questions to discuss. We have a nature-themed storytelling based on folk tales, myths and legends each week. Each week, I take you on a new nature walk, which explores all different sorts of aspects of nature. I've already said nature about 4 times. And also gives you ideas to use on your own walks when you're out and about exploring. We bring you a new scraptastic activity each week as well. These aren't prescriptive. You can do them however you want to. And then each week we have a show and tell section in the lesson where we show your brilliant creations. 17 seconds. 2 resources to accompany Pathfinders. There's a planning guide to extend each weekly session. And there's also a second resource, which is your Pathfinders live lesson leaflet, which the children can use in lots of different ways. All in all, a brilliant session. Do come along on Mondays.
Right, well, I have to talk about languages at lunch, but obviously languages at lunch is going to not involve me, and it's not going to involve Kirsty either. So it's going to be Beth, and you may have known Beth from if you joined our conference about how to teach children languages at home. And so we have Beth coming on a Monday, and what she's going to be doing is she is going to be doing 6 weeks of Spanish, and then after that, after half term, she's going to be doing 6 weeks of French, and we're really, really excited to have her as a guest teacher for those 12 weeks. So what it's going to be is it's going to be suitable for everybody. So it's not just for littlies. It's we're really pitching this at all the family. Beth is really passionate about people learning to speak the language. It's going to be very much based about verbal language rather than the written language. And it's going to be, this is really hard, and it's going to be lots and lots of really useful things like greetings and various things like that. That's really hard. Oh my goodness, it's me again. So then on Tuesday at 11 o'clock, we have Time Explorers. This is one of my favourite live lessons to do. So we take a theme from time and we study it, and we develop, the big one with Time Explorers is developing lots and lots of different history skills along the way. So history skills don't change if you're kind of 5 or your degree level or postgrad level with history. The skills are all exactly the same. So I often get asked again, what level is this based at? Well, we kind of pitch it at upper Key Stage 2, but I plan lots of extra activities and things for Key Stage 3 and Key Stage 4. We do lots and lots of various skills. There's a planning pack with lots of different follow-on activities for all the different age groups. And this term, we are doing the Ancient Maya, which I am really, really excited about.
It's going to be you again.
World Learners on a Wednesday, which takes a kind of geography, science-based kind of slant. I love these. They really allow young people to get really engrossed and learn and develop and sort of springboard off into various exciting aspects of the world around them. Again, a bit like our history explorers. We do lots and lots of skills-based learning. We look at physical geography and human geography and a little bit of science, and we kind of get involved in the topic. And I like to really do get involved because I think sometimes, particularly with geography, there's a very, what I would call sort of storytelling in children's books and doesn't quite get to the nitty-gritty. So this time we're going to be doing tectonics. I'm going to be looking a lot about plate boundaries and earthquakes and why people live at the base of volcanoes and lots of really cool, exciting things like that.
Okay, Imagination Station. So this is a drama and imaginative play session. It's aimed at younger children, but of course everyone is welcome. Each week we catch our imaginary train to a new destination, and we have a number of new songs to learn this term, which I'm very excited about. And we'll also include some rhyming games as well this term, which is new, which will explore number, colour and shape. And each week, our train journey, we read a special storybook, and I usually need help thinking of an ending for our story. And then we bring to life some of the children's brilliant ideas. So the children really do get to have a say in what happens in this live lesson, and they often surprise me with their brilliant ideas. The second part of this session involves drama games, movement activities, learning songs and rhymes, and exploring some basic drama ideas. There's a strong emphasis on learning through play and promoting imagination. Ta-da!
So Fridays is our book club. Everybody is welcome. You don't have to have the book, because what we do is each week we read a chapter from a particular book. We base Twinkl Originals stories, which I absolutely love. They are one of my favourite parts of Twinkl. And each week we read the chapter together. I read it to you. And then we have a lot of discussion. We discuss things about the plot, so what we thought about things, what we think might happen. We talk a little bit about the different sort of literary devices the author might use. So why did they choose to say this, or why did they choose this phrase, or why did they choose to describe this person in this particular way? And then there is always some jumping off tasks for you to do, some which develop English skills, some which are really crafty and allow you to get really super creative. But it's about coming along and having lots of fun reading a story. And this term it is Phyllis and the Fossil Finders, which is a great book. I love it. Who's Phyllis? You have to join me and find out. Yeah, that was hard, like super hard.
That was good though. That's a lot of information.
I had notes behind there, but I didn't. I imagine if I could get in there, you've got like post-it notes around your screen. You were far better prepped than I was. The things
that was great.
They all have packs that go alongside them. We're working really hard, the team in the background, to get those out ready for you for next week. And they have all of the things that you need to develop a whole learning around each of the live lessons. And also, if you don't want to do that, you just want to come and have an hour's fun or half an hour's fun or whatever it is that you're joining into, then they're absolutely there. They're for you, and however some people make huge projects out of them. Some people just come for half an hour and have some fun.
We've got a couple of questions in the comments about the live lessons as well. Yeah. So yes is the answer to that. All of the live lessons, including the Spanish, are available after it is live, so you can watch at your own pace. Obviously you can join us live, but if you prefer, you can then revisit that lesson as many times as you like, or you could watch it and pause it, discuss bits, practice bits, whatever, however you want to do it, or break it up and do it in short bursts as well. The live lessons, are about 40 minutes, aren't they? I think most of them, Krissy, are saying a bit longer.
Club is a lot shorter. I'm not sure about Imagination Station, whether that's a bit shorter.
So those two are the shorter ones, yeah.
And to come in at 20-25. I'm not sure how long Beth is kind of doing for languages, but I know it's not going to be super long, because I know that she wants to, it to be really vibrant and exciting, and then I would say the history and the geography is more like kind of 35, 40. It's really hard because obviously we also field, like you were saying, we field questions for the kids. So sometimes you can be pushed down a route that you weren't expecting, talking about various things. But yeah, I would say the history and the world learners and the history explorers come in at around between 30 and 40 minutes. So yeah, and you can pause, people don't realize you can pause it when you're live.
Yeah.
So if you think, oh, actually, this is really interesting, and my young person's really interested in discussing this, then you can pause it live too. But they are ready whenever you want them. They're always there, and so you can join at any point, live or afterwards. And our whole back catalogue is available. So if you're doing the Romans, there's a whole set of lessons on the Romans and so on. So it's always worth looking at the back catalogue. So yeah, right,
that's it.
Be quick. So
we grabbed our essentials. We're going.
Yeah, absolutely. So head over to our Facebook group, where you'll find any other extra information that you've got that you might need. If you've got any questions, then do please ask us over there. Have a great not back to school week with any fun activities that you have planned. And it's goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Yeah. See you soon.
Have a great week, everyone. Bye.